Mark my words, cream corn casserole is better without the cornbread mix. I'm Kelly Anthony, this is the Anthony Kitchen, and in this kitchen, we are all about using made from scratch amazing recipes to bring you and your favorite people closer together. Today, we are going to be making a delicious cream corn casserole, and it's going to be the best one you've ever had. Why? Because we are ditching the box mix, and this one is actually going to taste like creamy Southern style cream corn. All right, y'all, the first thing we're gonna do to make this cream corn base is pop into a couple cans of whole corn. You can use white, yellow, a mix, whatever you like. You could also thaw out some frozen corn if you'd like, or use fresh corn and just give it a little head start in the fry pan with some butter. I'm just draining the corn, getting that excess liquid out of there. And now what we're gonna do is add about half of this to a blender, or you could also use a food processor fitted with a blade attachment. Pop the lid on, and we're just gonna pulse this until those kernels look really nice and broken up. We don't necessarily want it completely pulverized or turned into a puree, but what we do wanna do is just break them up really good. I'm just gonna add it to my little bowl here, and then we'll just pop the rest of the corn right in there, mix it up, and set it aside. Now, really the only chopping that you have to do for this recipe is just getting into a yellow onion. This is gonna just add a little extra flavor to that cream corn casserole. You wanna give it just about a medium dice. All right, y'all, so let me walk you through the start of this sauce real quick. You're gonna add 4 tablespoons of butter to a large saucepan over medium to medium high heat. Let it melt down, don't let it burn. Then you're gonna add that chopped up onion and saute it for about 5 minutes until it's good and soft. After that, you'll add some cream into the pan, followed by some cream cheese, and then you're gonna stir it all together. All right, so the cream cheese base, check. Now we're gonna add a little more flavor to it. So first going in is gonna be just a little bit of sugar. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. To that, we're gonna add 1.5 teaspoon of kosher salt and about a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Stir this all together. We're also gonna add 1 egg. The egg is gonna serve as our binder for the casserole. Now, if you were just wanting to do creamed corn, you could leave the egg out and pretty much add the corn and call it a day. The egg will keep the casserole from running all over your plate. So we're just gonna add this in and mix it up really good. And now we'll add in all that yummy corn. All right, stir one more time and that's it. That's the base of the casserole. Super easy as promised. Just adding the filling to the casserole dish. I'm using a 2-quart baking dish. And now it's time to add that topping that's just gonna take this casserole to a whole nother level. Here's what we're working with. We've got a block of freshly grated Colby Jack cheese. You could also use cheddar if you like. Highly encourage you guys to grate your own cheese. It really makes a difference in both flavor and texture. And then we have some melted butter here. What's gonna go on with that? We're gonna add some buttery, crushed up Ritz crackers to it. We're talking a lot of delicious decadence here, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get started and into these crackers. And I'm gonna kind of crumble them just right into the bowl, just like so. And you want to use about 15 Ritz crackers. So just toss the crackers until they look like they're pretty evenly coated in that melted butter there. It was about 2 tablespoons of melted butter. And once they start looking shiny, you're good to go. Add your cheese right over the top. Just sprinkle it evenly over there. And then add those crumbled buttery Ritz crackers all over. This is just gonna add some extra texture, some yummy crunch to the casserole. To protect that topping, we're gonna top it with some aluminum foil and just bake at 325 for about 30 minutes. Then we're gonna come in, take the topping off and pop it back in for another 15 minutes so that everything can get nice and golden and crunchy. While the casserole's finishing up, I'm gonna go ahead and chop up a fresh parsley garnish to go on top. This is extra, you don't have to do it, but it really does add a nice pop of color and a little fresh to the casserole. All right, all done, and it smells absolutely spectacular in here. Now what I'm gonna do to finish it off is just sprinkle that parsley right across the top, and you can see it adds a massive, beautiful pop of color. Now what you wanna do is just let this casserole set up for about 15 to 20 minutes, and that's it. The only cream corn casserole you'll ever need for the rest of your life. And if you're looking for some more potluck sides to add to this year's holiday lineup, be sure to check out my loaded mashed potato casserole next. Bacon, cheese, potatoes, literally all the things, and so delicious. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to subscribe before you go, and I'll catch you next time.